Folks, we have a new take from liberals on Twitter. Quote, I'd rather drink sewer water over Trump water. What's up, guys? Vince Dao here. Be sure to like and subscribe if you are new. So, breaking news. Trump Derangement Syndrome is back. Which, in fairness, it never really went away. But this sort of cycle where Trump does anything and then liberals find a way to get absolutely unhinged at it, I haven't really seen that since he was president. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. But as you know, Donald Trump visited East Palestine, Ohio on Wednesday. That is the small Ohio town that has been reeling from this chemical catastrophe. Biden ignores it, refuses to go, refuses to help. You know the story by now. But for the longest time, they've just been trying to ignore the entire thing. But now that they can't because Trump is there, liberals have resorted to attacking Trump and the people of that town, basically for existing. Firstly, they are calling it a photo op, which I'm sure you've heard that one a lot. Oh, it's performative. It's a photo op, which, yeah, there is a political aspect to it. That is true. That's only the case because the federal government is ignoring these people. And let's be honest, seemingly ignoring them off of the basis that it's a small, white Republican town. Hey, it's true. So, of course, Donald Trump going to this town is definitionally political because Biden and the entire left-wing establishment is ignoring it, right? It does not have to be a political or partisan issue, but when only one side of the political aisle cares about East Palestine, of course it is political. But they said it was a photo op, even though Trump actually donated thousands of bottles of water and cleaning supplies to the town. Again, what has the federal government done? You answer me that. Well, since the answer is nothing, instead of telling their president to step up and do something, they started attacking Trump for giving them water. That guy, Brooklyn Dad Defiant, I'm sure many of you might remember that Twitter user from Trump's presidency. He tweeted out that I'd rather drink sewer water than Trump water. That is a real tweet with 4,000 likes, okay? So not only would he rather drink the East Palestine tap water over clean Trump water, hey, he trusts the experts, I guess, right? Apparently, he would rather drink out of a New York City sewer than Donald Trump's bottled water. This is the type of stuff they are saying. Newsweek is reporting, quote, Trump mocked for bringing Trump water to East Palestine. So this is what we are doing. We are mocking him for helping people, which I will say again, before you make lame jokes on unfunny late night shows with failing ratings, what has the federal government done at all? Essentially nothing. And yet the humanitarian disaster in Ohio is a big joke to them. That's literally what it is. It's a big joke. They're probably enjoying the fact that this is happening to the people of East Palestine. I mean, here's Joy Beyhar of The View, not only blaming Donald Trump for what happened, but also telling the people of East Palestine, quote, that's who you voted for.
About regulations for a second, because it seems to me that the Republicans are obsessed with this notion of the free market, and they don't like a lot of regulations. Why they would ever vote for him, for somebody who, by the way, he placed someone with deep ties to the chemical industry in charge of the EPA's Chemical Safety Office. That's who you voted for in that district. Donald Trump.
Right. It's Donald Trump's fault. This is insane. Okay, so first they ignored the story, then they made fun of the water bottles. Now they're claiming it's Donald Trump's fault that our infrastructure is breaking down under Joe Biden. Okay, Biden has been the president. Pete Buttigieg has been the transportation secretary. And yet apparently it's Donald Trump's fault for supposedly repealing regulations that Biden has also had 2 years to supposedly fix. Like, dude, what are you talking about? That's also not true, by the way. The supposed regulations in question, firstly, would not have applied to that type of train, and secondly, never actually went into effect. This is per Jennifer Homedy, the Biden-appointed National Transportation Safety Chairwoman. Not my words, her words. By the way, I don't think the main conservative criticism of Biden has been that he should have prevented this from happening. I mean, it happened. Maybe under strange circumstances, but not here to spread conspiracies. So what are you going to do? We're mainly criticizing him because his response to the disaster has been non-existent. He won't say a word about it. He visits the capital of Ukraine before he visits Ohio. And on the week of that visit, he literally vows to help pay for the resettlement and pensions of Ukrainian citizens. I'm not joking about that. Here he is.
And to deliver much needed humanitarian assistance as well as food, water, medicine, shelter, and other aid to Ukrainians displaced by Russia's war, and provide aid for those seeking refuge in other countries from Ukraine. It's also going to help schools and hospitals open. It's going to allow pensions and social support to be paid to the Ukrainian people so they have something in their pocket.
Huh. I wonder where American people could use that. What do you guys think? Do you know of anywhere in America that could use more than $5 of help to resettle right now? That's the main reason conservatives are pissed. It's not because every bad thing in America that ever happens was done by Joe Biden. It's because you have a town here that could use some resettlement because, you know, we don't know how long what's in the air is going to be there. We don't know what's in the air. And instead of just saying, okay, East Palestine, here's a bunch of money, be safe, move out, Biden is doing that for Ukraine instead. And we have Pete Buttigieg probably on paternal leave with his husband again. And that's why we're pissed. Okay? We're pissed because despite growing larger every year, the federal state is so intentionally incompetent and malicious toward its own people that it's basically leaving them to die. God forbid. God forbid, of course. Now, what are liberals pissed at? None of this. They support this, like I said. I think they're happy that it's going to Ukraine, but not East Palestine. But they're mad at the orange man for doing this.
What's your specialty today?
How are you today? Nice to meet you.
Hello, everybody. That's a nice, beautiful looking group of people. So I know this menu better than you do, okay? I probably know it better than anybody in here. We're going to take care of the fire department.
Okay.
We're going to take care of the police department. Plus the people that are in here, they're going to get a nice free meal, all right?
Why are you visiting today?
Well, we brought a lot of people with us, and more importantly, we brought the federal government with us because when they heard I was coming, they all came. They weren't going to come. They were going to leave you abandoned, and now they're not. The owner over here, he saw that.
I helped out all the responders and everything the first week. I was out here making Egg McMuffins myself Saturday morning.
You did a good
with
job.
These guys.
He did a good job. So give us a nice array of stuff. Take care of the people, and I'll see you later, okay? Thank you all.
Can I get a picture?
That is absolutely what they are mad at. Okay, that video right there, I want to make it clear, this is what liberals are mad about. They are such sad and angry people that they watch a video like that and legitimately get enraged at it. That's who we're dealing with. But at the same time, I don't think that's entirely without reason. Why? Because this is gonna have more electoral consequences than people realize. Not just in Ohio, but in the swing states of Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan, which are pretty close by. They are watching. They're watching the lack of federal response. They're also watching as Donald Trump is the only guy in American politics who helps, first of all, and secondly, can walk into an Ohio small town and get that reception and seem like one of them. And all of that stuff is going to matter. That type of grassroots genuine love, it can't be bought by donors. It can't be astroturfed. It's just 100% real. And when the actual votes come in, it's going to matter. Okay, that's going to matter in the Republican primary. It's going to matter in the general election. I'm not saying Trump is going to win just because of this. Of course, there are other factors, but don't underestimate just pure love from, the forgotten men and women of America. It's going to matter. We'll see how big of a difference it's going to make, but it's going to make a difference. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it here for today. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think this is going to help Trump a lot? Do you think the federal government is doing enough? Let us all know all of that in the comments below. And until next time, folks, Alpha Moves only. God bless. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Subscribe. Do it. Peace.